An oxymoron is a phrase which puts two words together that contradict each other, thus making the phrase nonsensical. This is usually done for comedic effect, as in wise fool or honest crook, but sometimes people do it because they really don't understand what they are saying, such as saying that Goya's red paint was opaque translucent, or asking for clear masking tape. Here is a case in point.
I care about the fact that 61% of rural Missourians have dial-up broadband. You talk about not being able to create jobs. So there's a lot of things I really care about. 61% of rural Missourians have dial-up broadband.
Dial-up broadband?
Of course, dial-up refers to an internet connection using a phone line and modem, which could theoretically be as fast as 57.6 kbps, but by law is limited to 53.3K, and in reality is rarely faster than 49K. Dishonest ISPs often reprogram modems to report a 57.6K connection, regardless of the actual connection speed, so that they could get away with false advertising that promised a guaranteed connection speed of 57.6K, even though they knew fully well that their users never actually connected at that speed. Broadband refers to an internet connection much faster than dial-up, usually 10 or more times the speed of dial-up. So the phrase dial-up broadband is obviously nonsense. Why would anyone say such a thing? Broadband internet connections are sometimes referred to as simply broadband, the internet part being understood. People who don't know much about the internet might get the impression that broadband is just another, more hip word meaning internet. Thus, to the ignorant, dial-up broadband might seem cooler than saying dial-up internet, but they're actually just making themselves look foolish. We don't expect everybody to know everything. A policeman wouldn't be expected to know much about the physics of subatomic particles, for example. But, so late into the second decade of the 21st century, isn't it acceptable to have a senator who thinks that broadband is just another word for internet, even dial-up internet? If I lived in Missouri, I know who I wouldn't be voting for.